Assalamualaikum. Hi everyone. Miss Anis is here. Welcome back and thank you for joining eTuisyen online with us. So untuk hari ni, untuk kelas ni dengan Miss ialah English Form 1 untuk KSS. Dan apa yang kita akan cover pada malam ini is for the next chapter dalam grammar. Okay, tak habis lagi. Ada few things more that you need to learn for grammar. Because if I'm mistaken, the past 2 weeks kita belajar pasal mula pasal article and then kita belajar pasal nouns. Now for this week kita akan belajar apakah itu subject verb agreement. Patutnya kita nak belajar sikit lagi more lah on verbs, tapi I'm gonna push that. I'm gonna campurkan verb tu dengan tenses. So tenses kita akan cover next week. So this week kita akan cover macam mana nak susun, macam mana nak tahu plural dengan singular verb ke, singular subject ke, tak apa, kita akan cover later. Tapi sebelum tu, sihat tak? Korang sihat ke? Hopefully jaga your safety, jaga your health. Sekarang ni lebih-lebih lagi, there's 1,000 cases out there. So macam kadang-kadang pun miss macam, ya Allah, should I go out or not? Sekarang tiba-tiba kalau kena COVID, macam mana lah miss nak ajar korang kelas ni. Okay, so hopefully not only me, you guys also have to take care of your health, your safety. Minum air, jangan tak minum. Your vitamin C, do take it. Okay, there's reasons why you need to take all of this to ensure you are healthy. Okay, and then few other things as usual, benda-benda yang kita akan buat untuk make sure korang punya video, korang punya flow, what do I call this, fluid ataupun smooth. Macam biasa, make sure korang punya brightness tinggi, tapi untuk brightness tinggi, korang punya battery pun kena tinggi. Jangan pula tiba pakai dalam 20%, ambil kau sat lagi kaput. So make sure your battery is fully charged. Kalau tak pun pergi plug-in sekarang, please. Okay, for your phone ke, for your laptop ke, whatever that devices that you're using, please make sure they are charged. Okay, and then a few other things is resolution. So untuk bagi nampak muka Miss dengan detail ni, pakailah 1080 pixel ataupun 720, whatever that, apa yang pixel yang Miss cakap ni. Dekat bahagian bawah tu macam ada bentuk bunga sikit gear tu kan. Kalau you tekan tu, you boleh tukar you punya pixel ataupun resolution. Kalau terlampau tinggi tak boleh sebabkan your internet connection slow ke apa. Probably try whatever that it works, tapi later if you need to replay, your video can be replayed. Jangan risau. Okay? And then other things, selain daripada you can also reach us tutors ataupun get more information on eTuisyen dekat kita orang punya social media like Facebook, Instagram. Korang mesti kan kita orang pun ada TikTok kau. Bukan sekadar baca all the things that you need to be in the text ataupun in the notes. Daripada video menarik, tapi bukan Miss lah, orang lain lah, not me. I don't know if I want to do it or not. Tapi kita tengok lah kan, mana tahu kan one day tiba macam, you know what, I should do it, I shall take the challenge, but not now. Alright, TikTok pun ada untuk korang belajar. I think from mistaken Miss Amalia teach some mathematics. Sir Rosie pun juga ada buat dalam TikTok juga. And then other things. Also, if you have some questions, not only for untuk kelas ni, kalau ada kelas-kelas lain, untuk subjek-subjek lain yang macam, alamak nak tanya lah, this subjek macam, alamak kejap, betul ke konsep ni kena dengan ni, ataupun ayat ni dalam buku ni macam tak betul. Should I ask someone? Yes, you should. Ask the tutors. Kat mana? Kat website kita orang, eTuisyen.my. Ada dekat satu option tu, ask tutors. Kat situ, klik kat situ nanti dia keluar semua tutors. Pilih yang mana berkenan dengan hati anda. Segalanya di hujung jari lah sekarang. Jangan main-main yang virtual ni. And then another thing is, if say that you're listening this dekat bahagian yang ada TV duduk sebelah-sebelah korang tu, macam mana nak fokus? So try to find a place ataupun kat dalam bilik ataupun jangan duduk katil pula, kalau tertidur. Tapi carilah tempat di mana you can focus. Alright, jauh daripada semua distraction, all far away from all the distractions, and then so that you are able to focus whatever that I'm gonna teach you tonight. Okay, dah habis dah ke semua? Cukup kot. Checklist ada tak apa-apa lagi. I almost forgot. there in the description down there, there's a note for you to download. Ada nota untuk korang download. Sebab lagi kita akan go through sikit. And then there's an exercise juga yang kita akan go through juga later. So how I'm gonna do it for tonight? Kita akan recap sikit apa yang kita belajar minggu lepas. Combine sikit sebab kan ada reason kenapa kita belajar nouns last week, so that you are prepared to gunakan pada minggu ini. Dan apa yang kita belajar pada minggu ini akan prepare korang untuk minggu depan. Nampak tak ada flow kat situ? There's a reason for everything that I try to share with you. I try my best lah. Okay, so and then after kita dah go through the concept for today and then do some examples, kita akan go through 3 or 4 or 5 questions so that you understand how to identify your subject, how to identify your verb, and then make sure your sentences make sense. So that's the flow for tonight. Okay, that's what you will learn from this session. Okay, I think all good. Let's get started. Okay, apa yang kita nak belajar ialah subject, verb dengan agreement. Kenapalah saya nak kena belajar subject, verb dengan agreement ni? Aku dah kena belajar nouns, lepas tu dah kena belajar verb, lepas tu dah kena agree dengan orang. Kenapa? There's a reason why. Okay. So, subject, verb, agreement ni. Kenapa kena belajar? Sebab if say subject korang singular. Okay, maksudnya untuk subjek korang seorang saja, satu sahaja, satu benda ataupun satu orang. And then korang punya verb untuk plural, maksudnya aktiviti ataupun action yang ramai orang buat dalam satu ayat. Tak kekeliru korang punya readers tu, dia ni tengah cakap pasal seorang ke, dia tengah cakap pasal ramai-ramai orang ke, apa benda ni? So that's why subjek dengan verb kena agree, kena sepakat. Tak boleh suka hati nak singular plural ataupun plural dengan singular atau terbalik kemudian satu kan. So tak boleh macam tu. Kalau tak, terkeliru korang punya readers dengan tak cantik lah ayat tu. Kan macam LM macam ni pula, macam tak betul je. There's a reason why. Your subject and your verb have to agree. Kena sama. Tak boleh lain-lain. Okay. Apa maksudnya tak agree? Miss punya cakap dulu tadi. Agree. Sabar. Kita akan go through. Subject. Okay. Subject ni usually macam mana nak identify. Macam mana, apakah kataan-kataan yang ada ataupun benda yang dikatakan sebagai subject. Okay. Usually subject ni dia boleh jawab 2 soalan. Nanti pen, okay. Dia boleh jawab 2 soalan. Macam mana nak identify? Soalan pertama adalah what. What did you see? What did you see? What did you find? What is that thing? So benda yang korang boleh nampak, korang boleh pegang ataupun korang boleh bercakap dengan. So that is the subject. Another question kan cakap, dia cakap 2 kan. So first one is what, second one is who. Okay. So who is that person? Who is doing it? Who is drinking? Who is going with you to theme park? So kalau boleh jawab 2 soalan ni, what and who, that will be your subject. Okay, alright. So itu adalah subjek. Subjek ni usually that's why lah kena belajar nouns. Sebab bila korang tahu common nouns and the collective nouns dengan kita belajar tadi abstract and also collective noun kan, korang tahu yang apa dia adalah plural ke, dia kan kita belajar juga accountable and uncountable nouns kan, dia punya plural, dia punya singular, dia semua. The reason why sebab kita akan pakai dekat sini, dekat subject. Itu sebabnya, bukannya suka hati je punya saja korang. Semua tu. Dan kenapa juga kita belajar pasal dengan and dengan the. So kalau korang boleh partikel, korang boleh identify and the, orang tahu tu adalah singular ke tidak. Betul tak? So that's why kena belajar itu. Okay, that's on the subject. Now, verb. Verb is kata kerja ataupun perbuatan or the action. The action, okay, action pula. Action that you or the things or the person that you're talking about. Your subject lah saya cakap. Apa action your subject is doing or has done or have or did. Okay, kenapa tak? Ada did, do, dan semua tu kan. So verb ni The tenses, that's why Miss nak combine kan, nanti kita akan belajar next week on the tenses sebab dia memang berkait rapat. Okay, verb ni dia macam ada beberapa forms, ada beberapa bentuk. Kita akan cover next week. Sebab banyak sikit, so kalau kita macam tak cover ni, takut orang macam terlupa pasal nouns. That's why Miss nak cover ni kejap, and then next week kita akan kaji lagi dalam, lagi more depth on the verb side. Okay, so this is the action. Okay, verb ni adalah verb to be, verb to do, verb yang semualah, ada banyak tak terkira, ada 23 ke lebih, banyak kau. Alright, so that is verb. Now, the subject and the verb, dia kena, kalau singular, singular, kalau plural, kena plural. Okay, singular subject will be using singular verb. Plural subject will be doing or using verb, plural verb. Dia kena agree. Okay, the reason why I put kat sini sebab nanti kita akan go through contoh, and then kalau dia agree, kita tanda mark. Kalau tak, kita kena buat pembetulan. Okay, so let's do these three, and then later, macam dalam handout tu, kita akan, Miss akan go through sikit dengan korang, and later kita akan buat exercise. Alright, okay, so the first example, let's identify where or which one is your subject. Okay, so she throws the ball. Okay, kat sini who ataupun what is doing an action here? So that's the question. So here it will be who lah. Okay, who is the one who's throwing the ball? Alright, so that will be she. So this is your subject. Okay, so ni subject korang. And then it's a she. Oh, I forgot to jawab. Who ni usually pun boleh jawab dengan pronoun. Okay, kita tak cover lagi pronoun. Kita akan cover tu mungkin lagi dalam 2-3 minggu jugalah. There's a few things that I want to cover with you first before we go through that. Okay, so who ataupun tak cover. Ada kot rasanya. I forgot. Alright, so pronoun. So this is a she. So she means a lady or a girl. Right? So meaning she is a singular. Okay? So ni adalah seorang. Okay, so she throws. So throws is your verb. Okay, ni adalah verb korang. Now, form ni, form is it F-O-R-M, the form of this verb is in present tense dengan singular because ada huruf S. Okay, so nanti kita akan belajar lagi pasal present tense dengan past tense semua next week. Tapi this is just a mukadimah, intro, right? So this is the verb in a present tense punya form, and then it's for singular. Okay, sebab she ni. Alright, sebab dia singular. So ni also a singular. Sebab kalau throw, dia punya kata asal, original word dia adalah, itu pakai lain lah, kan keliru lah pula. Dia punya original word dia ialah throw. Okay, untuk ni original word dia, throw. Kalau tak nampak boleh ni tau, zoomkan korang punya YouTube tau. Okay, sorry kalau tak nampak kecil apa, right? So throw, that's the original word of throws. Okay, so singular, dia agree. So maksudnya check mark. So this is a proper sentence lah. She throws the ball. This is correct. Okay, alright, let's move on to the second one. Mary and Susan are going to the circus. Alright. So this one, your subject ada dua. Ada Mary and Susan. This is your subject. And then let me give you a hint. Every single time korang dapat sentences yang subjeknya antaranya ada connector atau conjunction and ni, confirm tu adalah plural. Sebab you're talking about two things at the same time. Okay? So you're talking about Mary and you're talking about Susan. You're talking about two different things. And then actually kalau you buang and ni, you will create two sentences, right? Two sentences. Like kalau padam lah, and ni kan, Mary, so patutnya ni lah, Mary is going to the circus, and then Susan is going to the circus. Sebabkan dua-dua are going to the circus, you padam, you combine, you join the two sentences, become Mary and Susan are going to the circus. So maksudnya subjek dia adalah plural. Okay, nampak je and ni, it's plural. Okay, so Mary and Susan. Now, your verb is actually not this one though. It's actually this one. This is what describing the subject right now. So this untuk yang ni adalah R. R is a plural. So this is the verb. So this is a plural. Alright. So now subject kita plural, kita punya verb pun plural. So they agree. Alright. So this is another agreeable sentences. Sorry. Allah, sorry, ada lubang kat sini. The subject and the verb agrees. Okay. Now let's go through the third one. The third one. The Adventure of Famous Fives are my favorite book. Okay. So yang ni subject you adalah the Adventures of the Famous Five. Okay. So this one, it looks like macam a title of a book, right? Because it's saying favorite book. Alright, so this is your subject. Now, this one, kalau you tengok, dia ada pembuka kata dengan penutup kata, right? And then this is, even though the Adventure of Famous Fives ni kan plural, right? But because dia adalah satu title, it's a one title of a book. So, it's actually a singular. Alright, this is singular. Because it's talking about, it's claiming it's a title, satu title sahaja, bukannya title ni lepas tu ada lagi title of a book. So kat sini, remember kalau kita baca dulu artikel kan, so ni adalah satu sahaja, so it's a singular. Now, dia punya verb are, right? Macam tak kena je ni. So this is a plural. Okay, are is a plural. Now, singular and plural. That doesn't sound right. So meaning, kat sini tak agree. Okay, it's a wrong sentence. So what do we need to do? What we need to do is either add another title, okay, to make it what's it called? A plural verb, a plural subject. But the thing is, it's favorite book, right? One book only. So you have to change this portion. So this will need to change to is. Baru betul. The Adventure of Famous Five is my favorite book. Alright? So that is the example that I'll give here. Now, in the notes ataupun in the description, there's a note that for you to download. There's a few exercises. We're gonna go through that. But before that, also in the note, ada gambar ni kan, macam bubble ni, right? So, what is it about? So, subject verb agreement ni, bila case untuk singular verbs and also plural verbs, dia ada banyak situation, ada banyak contoh. Dan contoh-contohnya adalah dekat dalam nota ni. Okay, so I'm not going to go through them because there's a lot of them. And then what we're going to do is I'll try to do, I think actually one of them I already covered here, so especially the end part. Ini kan ada dekat situ bahagian dalam plural verb. And also, I also covered it. Number 3 ni pun ada juga, masih dekat dalam singular verb. So I had actually covered 2 of the situation that you've seen in this note. And then muka surat kedua ada example ataupun exercise that we're going to go through in a bit. Okay, so let me just, kalau korang belum download, ada dekat dalam description nota tu. Alright, so singular subject, bila korang pakai singular subject, you will need to use singular verbs as well. Okay, tak boleh singular subject, lepas tu pakai plural verbs. Nah, that's wrong. Okay, vice versa dengan plural subject juga. Kalau plural subjects, you have to use plural verbs. Jangan gatai-gatai kau pakai plural subject, lepas tu pakai plural verbs. So you have to make it sense. You may have to make sense of it. Kan nanti kan makna lain kan tak dapat lah pula nak faham betul-betul. Alright. So let's see. Let me just go through. I think one of the things that I want to highlight is the join by. Okay, tadi kan kita conjunction kita kata bahagian R, right? N, right? We nampak N ni, it's it is like automatically it's talking about a plural verbs. Untuk plural verbs, plural subjects. Untuk singular subject ada perkataan or ataupun nor. Okay, when you see the word or atau nor ni, they're joined by this, right? Usually that would be a singular subject. So your verb must be a singular verb. Okay, so this is one of the things that I wanted to cover with you. Now, let's do some exercise. Alright, I'm gonna padam dekat belakang ni. So kalau korang nak tulis apa-apa, tulis sekarang. In 3 seconds, I'm gonna wipe it up so that I can write the sentences, the exercise that we're gonna go through. I think it's on the second page. We're gonna do exercise 29, nombor 1, nombor 3, and let's do number 1, number 3, and number 6. Okay? 1, 3, 6 for exercise 29. Okay, I give you some time already. I'm gonna wipe this out. And then I'm gonna tulis kat situ untuk exercise 29. While I write, you can go through it. Nombor 1, nombor 3, and nombor 6. 1, 3, 6. Right, that's what we're gonna do for exercise 29. What you need to do is fill in the word is and are in the blanks. Okay, so let me just write it quickly. Exercise 29, you need to fill in is and are. And then number 1, we're gonna do number 3, and we're gonna do number 6. Number 1 is Mary blank fond of her cat, and their number 3 was that flower blank lovely. And then number 6, this your pencil. Okay. Hey, you know what? Can I add another one? Probably let's do number 5 also. Sorry, number 5 also. So 1, 3, 5, 6. Okay. Sorry. Number 1, number 5. Number 1, number 3. Number 5 and number 6. That's what we're gonna do. Have a look at it first. I'll give you a few minutes, a few seconds, and then we're gonna cover it together. The cows blank eating in the field. All right. Okay, if you have not done so, the exercise ataupun the notes that I'm looking at is actually under the description for you to download and also do it with me. If not pun on your own time, you can look at this video and then do it on your own time juga pun boleh. Okay, or you might want to pause, do everything and then put it in. Okay, so the rest, kalau you need help, try to do it on your own. The rest tu, kalau if you need help tu macam miss, macam tak betul je ni kan, you need to ask a question, do contact me or the other tutors at our eTuisyen.my under Ask Tutor. Okay, we'll try to help you from there. Okay, so exercise 29. You need to fill in this verb to be dekat dalam fill in the blanks ni. Okay, now is, let me explain to you. Kalau pakai is ni for singular, anything that is singular subject. Okay, are plural. Okay, alright. So this singular and plural kalau are. Okay, number 1, Mary blank fond of her cat. So let's identify kita punya subject yang mana satu. So dia punya subject dia dekat depan, kat sini. Usually kalau ada sentences, right, your subject will be at the front. Okay, usually. So this is your subject. Now, subject you, the name Mary is a person. Bukannya people, bukannya ramai. Seorang saja. So, maksudnya singular. Okay, so this is singular. Now, because it's a singular subject, you need to pair it, kena pairkan dengan singular verb. Your singular verb will be is. Right, so this one is number 1. Is fond of her cat. If you don't know what fond is, fond kan? Fond ni maksudnya macam sayang, macam love, but a level lower than that. I don't know how to explain it. Macam I don't know what's the word fond in Malay dalam bahasa Melayu, lupa pula. But if say that you really love a cat, so that you macam nak asyik peluk je, that is love. But if you just tengok like, aww, it's fun. It's like you care about it. So that's what it means by fun. Okay, FYI lah. Right, just to add more some vocab for you. Okay, that's the first one. Second one, what is your subject? So here we're talking about that flower. Okay. So this is your, let me just go here, jauh pun nak tulis. That subject. Okay? So, flower ni is your subject. And then it's only one flower. Satu sahaja. And because it's one, so meaning it's a singular. Okay? Singular. Now, singular subject, you pair it with singular verb. Is. That flower is lovely. Bukannya that flower are lovely. Okay? That is no. Alright? So, because it's a singular subject, you have to pair it with a singular verb. Okay? Aku nak tulis kat sini. This is your verb. Lebih nampak sikit. Okay? It's lovely. Cantik. Okay? Alright. Another way to say beautiful, it's also lovely. Okay? FYI. Right. That's number 3. Okay? Not the third one for you that we're doing tonight. That number 3 dalam exercise 29. Alright. Number 5. The cows blank eating in the field. So here, your subject yang dekat depan ni, okay, usually your subject is usually at the front part of your sentences. So the cows. Now, lembu. The cows ni, kalau cow baru seekor lembu but here it is the cows. So meaning this subject is a plural one. Now, plural subject, you have to pair it with plural verb. And your plural verb is are. Okay, so this is are. Here, your verb that you're trying to identify is not this part. I know that this is a verb, but we're not talking about, but here, in this subject-verb agreement, you're trying to find yang betul-betul next to your subject tau. Yang macam, yang describe the verb that you're using to describe your subject. Okay, so here it will be this part, the verb to be ni. Okay, this yang tengah nak ceritakan your subject ni adalah plural ke singular ke tidak. Okay, so here is it. Now, that is for number 5. Number 6. Ni lain sikit. Your sebelum ni kan semua subjek kat depan. Yang ni subjek you dekat belakang. Alright. So your subject here patutnya this ke ataupun your pencil? Oh, the whole thing. The whole thing lah. Okay, so this is your subject. Alright, okay, so here, because this is your pencil, meaning satu sahaja, right? It's not your pencils. And then here, nampak kat sini pun ni pun dah singular, ni pun singular. Kalau this is contoh lah, right? Just, kita tukar kata lain lah, lebih. If this is pencils, this have to be changed to this. Alright, this is, wayo, I tried to find the grammar rule. Wow, I don't remember. Okay, I'll get back to you next week untuk cover this one. Okay, so here, if it's a plural, this also have to change as well. So, kalau you nampak lah dalam kalau you kena buat error correction or anything like that for your questions ke apa, okay, this is something that you need to know lah. Okay, right. Now, here, ini macam ikan kejap. So, here, this your pencil. So, it's one pencil here. So, this is singular. Ayo, okay. So, a singular subject, you have to pair it, kena agree dengan singular verb. So, your singular verb is. Okay, usually kalau question your verb dulu, baru your subject. So, that's usually what's kalau untuk question your form. Okay, so that is for exercise 29. How am I at time? Okay, we got time. Right, so let's do exercise 30 pula, right? Exercise 30. If you're what am I talking about, it's in your description here, okay? The notes is there for you to download. Okay, let's go through number 30. Okay, yang number 30 pula, exercise 30. Exercise 30, let's do number 2, number 4, and number 7, and number 9. So we're gonna do exercise 30. This is for was and were. We're gonna do number 2. Sorry, huh? We're gonna do number 2, number 4, number 7, and we're gonna do number 9. Okay? 2, 4, 7, and 9. Have a look at your notes. It's there under exercise 30. Give me a few seconds. I'm gonna write it. Okay, let me wait. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna write it. Let's see if I can do this. Writing everything 1 minute. I don't think so, but let's try. Okay. So so while I'm writing here, have a look at the question and then try to fill in your answer. Mending the. Nampak ke? Oh, nampak. Wow. I'm impressed with this camera. The road. Okay. So that's number 2. Number 4 is Pohwa and Tom blank talking to them. Number 7, I blank waiting for John. And then the last one, number 9, that lady, oh my god, my A. That lady blank here in last night. I do apology that my writing sometimes tak nak faham, but kalau tak faham apa let me know Okay, I try my best to readjust sikit my tulisan, but yeah. Alright, so I think you should have enough time for you to go through the question. Alright, so let's go through it. Okay, so here this exercise is asking you to fill in was dengan were. Just now kita fill in is dengan are. Hey, if you remember, is dengan are is the present tense and was and were is the past tense. Okay, so I'm not going to go into depth the tenses, the verbs, and we'll be combining them. So untuk belajar present tense, past tense dengan continuous tense, we're going to cover that next week. This week what we cover is the singular and plural form of your subject verb. Okay, so singular subject dengan singular verb, plural subject dengan plural verb. Ambil kau boleh terkeliru ambil kau. Alright, so here was and were, so it's the past tense of is and are. Was is singular. Okay, anything if your subject is singular, you will be using this. Alright, was. If your subject is plural, you'll be using were. Okay? Alright, let's do this. Now, number 2. The man blank mending the road. Mending ni maksudnya baiki like repair, or fixing. So this is another way to say fixing. Okay? Alright. The man mending the road. Now, your subject is this portion because they are the one who's mending, right? Now, the man ni singular atau plural. This is where you would test it on your singular or plural. Okay, so the man ni, dia punya original word is, let me write this first, I forgot to write, subject. Okay, the man, dia punya original word is M-A-N. Not in-E-N. So maksudnya, that thing has been transformed. So transform into plural. Okay, so ramai lelaki would be M-E-N. Kalau seorang, a man would be spelled M-A-N. This is also similar to woman. If it's a woman, so W-O-M-A-N. Kalau many women, W-O-M-E-N. Okay, so itu kita, actually we didn't cover that. Oops. You say there's I'll try to find an exercise later when we go through some questions that would test on your We're gonna go through some of those, okay, to make sure all of you or myself as well do some revision on that, okay? So here it's a plural subject. So kalau plural subject guna pakai plural verb. So it will be were. Okay, the men were mending the road. Bukannya the man was mending the road, huh? Okay, even though there's an article here, the doesn't mean untuk singular sahaja. The can also be used for plural subject, plural nouns as well, huh? FYI. So because the tu untuk menunjukkan yang itu, yang spesifik. Okay, so here the can use with a plural nouns. But dengan N, ingatlah kita belajar artikel itu tak boleh dengan N have to be used with a singular. Okay, right, to number 2. Right, so let's go to number 4. Number 4, Pohwa and Tom like talking to them. Remember that when I say every single time you see a word end, alright, this word, it's an indication, it's a hint, it's a plural subject. Okay, so this is your subject, Pohwa and Tom, both of them. Okay, so this is your subject and it's a plural subject. Okay, alright, it's a plural subject. Nampak je and plural. Okay, so because it's a plural subject, you need to use plural verb, which is were. Okay, bukannya was talking, were talking to them. Okay, alright. So that is for number 4. Sorry kalau if I'm too fast, do let me know. And then if you have any question you need to clarify, put it in the live chat also, or probably you can contact us in the eTuisyen.my if you have a certain exercise or certain questions that, Miss, I don't get this, put it in. Okay, alright. Make sure you try to clear anything that you are confused about. Make sure before you take the test or your exam ke apa, learn now rather than later. Don't regret it. Okay, let's go through number 7. TAHAP. Kita cover ni lagi kan sebenarnya kan? What I mean by that is I. The word I. This is an I. Bukan one this is I. I blank waiting for John. Oh yeah, we haven't covered pronoun yet. Okay, so I ni is kati-kati, kata ganti. Kau gabungkan kata dengan ganti jadi kati. Ambil tahu. No, sorry. Kata ganti nama. Alright, pronoun. Alright. So here, I blank waiting for John. So I ni, this is your subject. So this is what is doing this verb. Okay, this is what is doing it. But the thing is, I ni walaupun seorang, walaupun saya, okay, walaupun aku yang buat, like seorang saja, but it's not a singular. So this is one of the rules, like for the pronouns yang I, you, so they will adopt the plural verb. Okay, so this is actually plural subject. So here, but the thing is, here I ada special case dia. I ni dia ada dia punya verb to be yang special, which is I did not put here ke? Kejap. Itu what I mean by special tu untuk present tense. Okay, but here because it is a past tense, okay? Oh, Cho! Wow, I just confused myself here again. Sorry. Okay, wait. I was waiting. Nope, I was waiting. Okay. Now, wow, when we deal with I, okay, I and you, no, you is not that special. I is a very, very, very special kind of pronoun because on a different situation, it can get tricky. Here, it's not plural. It's actually singular in the past tense. So here, I would be was waiting. I will not say I were waiting. I was waiting. Now, kalau past tense, remember that I said ada special word tu, I am waiting. So that's what another one. But contoh verb to be tak ada. Okay, contohnya kalau verb to be tak ada, you are using another type of verb. So say for example wait. Okay, wait. I wait. Nah, bukan I wait. So say for example, let's do that. I just give you I ni. I think we need to go through pronoun just so that not only you, I also don't confuse myself. Here, I needed a few criteria. Bila you when you combine it, when you put it in the sentence kan, I as a subject and then your verb is directly bukan verb to be. Verb to be ni is are, was, were, okay, am. So if it's not that, it's the verb other actions. Contohnya wait ataupun write, semua tu kan. It's not I writes tau. It's not a singular one. You need to use the plural one. So that's one of the rules when you deal with I, the word I. I is very special lah. Dia macam, you have to be hati-hati sikit. Okay? So here, it's a singular subject. Sorry, I confused you at the beginning. Singular subject, so you need to use singular verb. Alright, what time is it now? Okay. Alright, so last but not least, that lady blank, oh my god, my writing. Here, last night. Okay, so this is your subject. That lady blank here last night. Okay, so here, oh lama, tadi pakai merah, betul pakai hitam, sorry. Let's use merah. Alright, so this here. This is your subject. Now, that lady, only one lady. So that will be a singular subject. So here, you will use singular verb, which is was. Alright? I am so sorry that if you feel that this is very repetitive, that is like, Allah, aku sampai dah termumpah tengok ni kan, which is good. Yes! That's what you should feel in my class, so that you are very clear. You know what the heck is it mean when you need to put a singular subject and a singular verb and also plural subject with a plural verb. That's the intention that I'm trying to do here so that you guys memang familiar betul-betul. Then later, when you need to answer the question, it's crystal clear. So that's the intention why I'm giving you all this exercise and I'm going through with you one by one to make it clear. Okay? So, that's the reason why, alright? So, I think for me to cover the other exercise, right, on the exercise 31, I think we're going to go ahead of like above the time. So, that means that I'm going to end it here. So, have a go on your own time on the last exercise and the other questions that we have now gone through. If you need some clarification, means I don't get this, I don't understand this, you know where to find me, which is on the eTuisyen.my. Ask tutors tu. Ada macam ada bahagian tulisan dekat tepi menu drop down tu. Ask tutors. You can find me there or other tutors for you to ask the question. Not only this, if you have your own exercise book that you need to clarify, if you like, tapi kan you tengah go through dictionary, I have not heard this word before, but I feel like I should use it. But how? Go and find me or other tutors in the website. Okay, you can. I did actually created my profile for you to ask questions to me. Alright. Anything else other than English? There's also other subjects that you can learn from juga. Not only English, we have other subjects that our tutors teach as well. Okay, if say that you want to know more, you need to go like, I need to know more, a bit more information. You can also visit our social media. We have Telegram, we have Facebook, Instagram, we also have TikTok. Ingat korang je yang main TikTok, kita orang pun ada juga, not me lah. I got some other tutors that is posting some contents on it. Go have a look on that. It's very interesting actually. I did not know that you can teach using TikTok. There's something new. Alright, so that will be it from me. If say that I do something wrong, I got confused, if I confuse you, I'm so sorry. I'm a human. I try my best to improve myself. If there's a feedback that you need to give to me, do give it. I welcome any feedback. I appreciate it so that I can improve and make sure that I'm giving you the right way of teaching as well. Okay? Alright. If that's the case, I think I've been a due for now. I've been my due for now. I'll see you when I see you next week, which is we're going to cover on tenses. Hopefully, I see you. Jangan pula skip kang. Aduh, terlepas tu, that will be a bit tricky. Tapi tak apa, korang boleh rewind nanti tengok replay lah. But the thing is, if you have question, you cannot ask me lively on live. So that's why do join my class next week. Okay? I'll see you when I see you. Bye.